Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Rico. Click, click, back at it again, ready to hit you with a new one. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been some news breaking down. You know what? Let's go. I got the hat flip. You guys know what this means, right? There's been some news, man. If you guys have been living on the rock and sleeping and have a good nap, wake your ass up. Wake your ass up. The Bills have gone ahead and promoted former CFL player, former Auburn receiver, former Rams receiver, if you want to call it, the guy that, you know what I mean, made some life mistakes, you know what I'm saying, and has come full circle, made it back in the league with some hard work, you know what I'm saying, with starting all over again. Sometimes you got to do that in life. And he's back on an active roster. Good for him. That's a compliment to Duke Williams because that's a tough road to come back from. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't get second opportunities. A lot of people don't even get opportunities to go to the NFL, right? They got the talent, but certain things are in their way and they just can't make it. And my guy Duke Williams has fought through it, and he's now been promoted to the active roster. So congratulations to Duke, to Kill Williams. I know my man is proud as hell. I'm sure of it. And a lot of us, and I'm not just going to say myself, a lot of us have been a fan of Duke, and we're thrilled when he got signed, right? When he got signed, as you know, back in the summertime, and you know, it was a long shot to potentially make this team. I myself was excited. I'm like, this guy has an opportunity, man. He brings something a little different to the receiving room, especially with what is in the receiving room right now. We've gone with more separation guys, right? Your Cole Beasleys, your John Browns. So we have that aspect. Your Isaiah McKenzie's. Isaiah McKenzie came out strong last year. Why? Because he was able to get separation and give Josh Allen a target, give Josh Allen some room, right? So we thought that this might be the best way to go with our receiving route and then with our receiving room. It turns out we just needed to tweak it just a little bit more. And we did that today with the addition of Duke Williams to the active roster. So shout out to Duke Williams for making the squad, man. That's big news for him. By the way, shout out to all our promoted, our sponsored members in this bitch right now. My guy Scott Blakely, Duke, yes sir. Jay Maria, what's good? Listen, I saw you in the chat room. You had Buffalo Fanatics back. I saw that. Some guy was talking greasy and you put him in his place. That's what's up, Jay Maria. What's good? Kathy Barnaby, what's going on, girl? Let me see who's in the building. Who's in the junk nugget? What's good? What's happening? Are you guys excited? Hippie to let it bang. Yo, I like that name, man. Hippie let it bang. What's good, bro? So shout out to everybody in this room, man. R Woods 20, let's go. Mike Solo. Bing, 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 bing. By the way, I just got to tell you something. I ordered it. My shirt's coming in soon. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be bing, bing, binging it. You feel me? So, now that that's out the way, Muhammad Ali was good. Now that that's out the way, we now have to figure out. I mean, even bigger news, and this is not just the Duke Williams video. Even bigger news is that Josh Allen actually will be playing this Sunday. That's the big news, because right now it was up and down. It was up and down with if he was going to play at all in concussion protocol. Typically, when you go in concussion protocol, you really got to go through it and make sure that you're good. So the word is, when you go into concussion protocol, and if you want to be active for the following week or for the following game, you must participate in full 2 practices consecutively. And that's exactly what Josh Allen was able to do. He did the minimum requirement, and I believe Friday or Saturday's practice or Friday's practice would have been his third. So they had him in Wednesday, Thursday. So consecutively, he made the cut. So he was good to go. The good news about it was he was already, I guess there's 5 stages of in concussion protocol before you can get cleared, and he was already at stage 4 by day 1 or day 2 or something of that nature. So it's very encouraging to see that go down. And what was more encouraging was when he got hit pretty damn good. Most people gingerly walk to the sideline and gingerly walk to the locker rooms. My man got back up, you know what I'm saying, with some help, and then jogged his way to the locker room. So that was encouraging to see. So shout out to Josh Allen. that gives us a freaking fantastic opportunity to now move to 4-1. I'm gonna tell you guys something, man. I was real salty all week. All week I was salty as hell because I did not deal well with that loss. I in my heart of hearts, I really wanted that win. I wanted that win hard body, but we weren't able to come with the W. We weren't able to come away with that W, and I took it really hard, man. I really did. So I was in my feelings. I was in my feelings heavy, and I don't give a damn. I was in my feelings, and it took me several days to kind of get through it. So I was angry. Straight up, I was real angry. So I was saying some things, and I told you guys, man, whenever I get angry, I say some things that are very nice. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, we have a very good complement of players going into this game. Dean Marlowe's back in the building. So he's cleared from concussion protocol, as well as Patrick DeMarco. Patrick DeMarco, for those that didn't know, was in the concussion protocol as well. So all three gentlemen, including Josh Allen, have been cleared to participate in this Sunday's game. So I'm excited, man. So that out of the way, I want to get back onto the topic right now, because most people might wonder, why are we making this such a big deal of a practice squad player being moved up to the active roster? Because initially, a practice squad player that, I mean, let's call it a buck here. Let's call it a buck. If you a practice squad player, that means you got cut. Bing, 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 bing. I'm sorry, that just came out of nowhere. We got a new member. Timothy Lewis was good. Timothy Lewis, welcome to the squad, big boy. What's happening? So typically, people don't go nuts for guys that come off the practice squad. You on the practice squad, that's because you weren't good enough to make the team. Sometimes it's just about the numbers. It's a numbers game. And at this point, it was a numbers game when it came to Duke Williams making the team. Like, he was one of the last cuts before we made our active roster. William S. was good. I see you, bro. Wonder, will Zay Jones be inactive tomorrow? I'm not too sure. Oh, we got a new member. Whoa, who we got? Who's that? Jaramillo? Just, man, let me mess that up. Hold on. Let me bring it back. Just Car Jaramillo. Welcome to the squad, baby boy. We got 2 new members. What's good, Drunk Nugget? You see that, boy. But that being said, when you have Duke Williams coming in, like, you don't go nuts for a practice squad player. You just don't. That's not what you do. Practice squad player, like, all right, cool, whoever, whatever. It's usually somebody that you don't really know. If you don't know the team really, you're not really paying attention to who's on the practice squad, right? So that being said, Duke Williams wasn't just another practice squad dude, like just some other guy. That was a guy that potentially could have made the damn team, and he would have been very productive on this team. And the word is, the fact that he's now been promoted to the active team, he is going to get quite a bit of snaps on the offensive side of the ball. My guy, the ref, was good. Yo, I keep looking for Browners, and I can't find him, man. Help me find this guy, man. Yo, what team he play for? CFL? Is he AFL? Like, is he arena football? Like, I can't find him. You gotta let me know where he's at. So the fact that we bring in Duke, that could have made the roster easily. He could have. It was just a matter of the numbers game, what we were planning to do, and getting production for certain people. And right now, the production right now is not where it needs to be for certain people on this team, right? So let's just be real right now. Zay Jones is getting a bad rap. He is, and I'm not here for it. I'm not here to bash Zay Jones. I'm not gonna do that, because when freaking Kelvin Biscuit Benjamin got, you know what I mean, released, let go, cut, whatever you want to call it, the one productive receiver we had last year that was a reliable one and that had over 55 catches, 60 catches was Zay Jones. With over 600 yards, that was Zay Jones. So we can't poo-poo on Zay Jones and say that, yo, he's trash, he's this, he's that, and that. Are we disappointed in what he's given us in terms of production? Absolutely, we are. I am. I expected more from a second rounder. And I remember when we had, I don't know if you, for the real ones that know, we had BSN, you know what I'm saying, the Buffalo Sports Network. Shout out to BSN. Hopefully one day we can bring it back, because I loved it. Anyway, when we did BSN, I had one of my segments, and I said, I was talking about your draft picks and what they mean, right? Your first rounder is your franchise player. That's your franchise player. That's a pillar on your team. That's a guy that's going to change the game, whether it's a left tackle, whether it's a defensive end, whether it's a freaking lockdown corner, you know what I'm saying, a middle linebacker. I mean, you draft somebody in the first round, that is because that person's you draft that person to make a difference, right? That's the game changer. You go to the second round, the W. I see you, bro. I see you with that donation. I see that. We need to go 4-1, not 3-2. I'm gonna talk on that. Don't you worry about that. So when it comes to that, those are the things that we have to realize, right? So Zay Jones, good cat, you know what I mean, good dude, but we need more production, right? So you come in the second round, that's a starter. You come in the second round, that's a starter. I need starter production from you. I need that. That's it. Franchise first round player, franchise player. Change the game, right? Change the team, excuse me. Second round guy, that's a starter, man. You can insert that person anywhere. Supposed to be. Third round, that's your competing for a starting spot. You're competing. You're not a lock-in starter, but you're competing for a starting spot somewhere. Fourth round, developmental. You know what I'm saying? You might get onto the special teams. Fifth round, special teams. And then sixth and seventh, show me what you got, right? Because now your depth and your, you know what I'm saying, like just another body. Now, if you produce, great, fantastic. But your first 3 rounds, bro, that's where we need production. And Zay Jones hasn't been that guy this year. Last year, he was productive enough, right? We were like, all right, we see big things coming from Zay Jones, working hard in the offseason, all that good stuff. So I don't want to sit here and poo-poo on the guy because he's just having not a great first quarter of the season. Keep in mind, when you bring in Cole Beasley, you bring in, oh shit, did I miss a donation? Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. I see you, the W. I see you. Oh, the ref. I see you, the ref. Does this mean we even less snaps for Foster as well? Okay, I'm gonna get into that too, because now I'm gonna get into like where and who and what fits. Cole Beasley comes into the game, right? You know Cole Beasley is gonna get a whole bunch. Like he's getting what, 5 to 6 receptions a game, easy. 5 to 6 receptions, easy. John Brown is our number 1 receiver on this team. He's our number 1 receiver. So when you bring 2 guys that you paid big money to in the earlier free agency, and you cornered both cats, you didn't even tell them who was doing what, and you get them, what do you think is going to happen to the mental of Zay Jones? Clearly, they want to get better at the receiving squad. I'm a slot receiver. Guess what? They're bringing a slot receiver. By the way, bing, 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 bing. We got a new member in this bitch, Thomas Falzone. Is it Falzone? Are you Italiano? Falzone, or is it Falzone? I don't know. But welcome to the squad, Thomas Falzone. I see you. I salute you. So here's the deal. When you're a Zay Jones and they bring in John Brown, you're like, shit. All right, cool. John Brown. All right, we need a number receiver. We cool. We good with that. Boom. Cole Beasley. All right, that's a slot receiver. And they didn't pay these guys $7 million a year, $8 million a year for nothing. So now I gotta find myself somewhere on this team because that's gonna take away snaps from me. So now the whole offseason, you have Cole Beasley trying to get in tune with Josh Allen. John Brown's trying to get in tune with Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? Zay Jones already has a bit of rapport with him, so not as much work has been done, right? So now, how do you think as Zay Jones? Zay Jones like sitting like, shit, man. They just brought another guy. They just brought in 2 tight ends. Like, shit. All right, I got to get my act together. That's what most people would think. But he's just not getting the looks. He's not getting the touches. But he's getting open. And I don't want to hear nobody say he's not getting open. He's getting open. We're just missing the damn guy. Or we're not even looking his way. So it's hard to even say like, yo, he's trash, he's this, he's that. Dude is doing his job by getting open. Does he have the case of the dropsies? No. Yes. Excuse me. What am I saying? Yes, he does. He does have that. But every receiver has some drops here and there. Here's the thing. You know what you would have turned everything around and nobody would be talking about Zay Jones right now? Nobody would be. If he caught that ball at the end when Barkley threw it to him in the corner and it just was just a little high. I'm sure it was high, but he could have came down with it, right? But if he did come down with it and he went and fell into the end zone, we aren't even talking about Zay Jones. We're talking about, yo, we got a good receiving squad. We got John Brown. We got Cole Beasley. And we got Zay Jones. That's exactly what we're happy. And we got the Juggernauts. Boy, we nice. I know Bills fans. That's what they do, right? But you get a case of the dropsies, you get a case of the fumbleitis. You know what I'm saying? We're ready to write you off. Discard says if Duke comes up, that means a receiver gets less reps. Who do you think will that be? Zay Jones. That's clear. See, that's the flip side. Zay Jones didn't catch that ball. Zay Jones hasn't been in tune with the quarterback, so they need someone that's in tune. And if people have been watching and paying attention, Duke Williams has been quietly doing his thing at practice, quietly beating number one cornerbacks in Trey White, doing his thing quietly and patiently. So now he got his opportunity. So now I really hope that he takes care of business and does what needs to be done. Carmen Pagano says Foster is hurt, which is why Duke was brought up. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I'm not going to go that because Foster was hurt. Foster was hurt all year round. He's been hurt all year round. Is because lack of production coming from Zay Jones, right? The big body. We need that big body muscle guy. And I'll give you a play that if it were Duke Williams, I think it changes, right? It was we were marching the ball and a slant goes to John Brown in the left side of the corner. Catches it. It was a slant, comes it, catches it, turns around, and tries to get in there, and he's 2 yards short. Smaller guy. He's like 5'11", $180. If that, right? If it's Duke Williams, he catches that, you know he's bowling his way into that end zone. Bowling his way into that end zone. And now we're not even talking about that. But that's a whole different ball game. He brings a different dynamic. He brings the big body. Everybody knows it. He's 6'3". 6'3", like you're looking at 230, 235. That's a big boy, man. So him coming in will give a big body target, especially when we get into the red zone. We know how to move the ball. We've seen it. We've been moving the ball and getting into the red zone like nobody's business. And we're actually quite successful in the red zone. So now we have that red zone threat. We have that big body threat that muscle you down and catch that ball and go up and get it. That's what he does. That's what he did in the CFL. Go look for the film yourself. My man goes up and gets the ball and makes big plays. That's the beauty of having a big body guy like him. Thomas Falzone says maybe Zay will pull a Robert Foster and have a better second half. I hope so. And it doesn't help your mental either when now you're hearing Zay Jones could be traded, or he was almost traded to the Vikings for Stephon Diggs and the trade fell through. Like, for your mental, it doesn't help. And it doesn't help even more when you got family members. And thing is, if that's my family members and people talking shit about them, guess what? I'm in there. I'm in that bitch. I'm gonna defend my family member, right? Just like some clown on Twitter. When we kind of put some news out that the Bills were looking into Duke Williams because we had some intel and yada yada. You know what I'm saying? People want to come in and be like, oh, now we flexing. And like, man, get off of that. Nobody's on that stuff, man. Like, ain't nobody on that stuff. But what I'm trying to say is this: at the end of the day, we're going to try to use as much as we can from Duke Williams. We didn't bring him up for no reason. It's gonna hurt the productivity from Zay Jones even more. But we'll see how Dable wants to divvy up the game plan and what he wants to do. Foster is still injured, so whenever he comes back, that'll be a new dynamic, a different dynamic for this team. Isaiah McKenzie. I mean, we got 7 receivers right now. 7 receivers. And truth be told, that's what I predicted. And it's not even it has nothing to do with tooting the horn. It's just a lot of us, not just myself, a lot of us predicted that we might go with 7 receivers. Remember that? We might go with 7 receivers because we just didn't want to cut a Duke Williams. We didn't want to cut an Isaiah McKenzie. We would like to keep them both. So why not go with 7 receivers and 1 less lineman? I mean, we eventually made that decision by cutting Connor McDermott, which quickly got signed by the Jets, which I'm very surprised, by the way. But it tells you what state the Jets are in. So now we got Zay Jones, Cole Beasley, John Brown, Robert Foster, Andre Roberts, Isaiah McKenzie. Who am I missing? Duke Williams, and I'm missing one more. Who am I missing? I'm missing one more. I don't know who I'm missing, but anyways, we're at 7 receivers at this point. So it's just interesting to see how this is going to play out for when the game gets started. So am I excited about this development? Am I excited that Duke Williams is going to get his opportunity? Absolutely. I think he deserves it. When someone goes through trials and tribulations, you know what I'm saying, through college life, through, you know what I mean, mistakes, and you redeem yourself in the CFL and you take your shot and you take your chance to go to the NFL, and You know what I'm saying? You grind it out through all offseason. You stay healthy. You stay humble the whole way through. Wasn't talking shit. Stayed humble, and now you get your opportunity. That is your typical Buffalo Bill that you want on the squad, man. You work hard and you make it. And now, hopefully, we can take full advantage of him and destroy the damn Tennessee Titans, man. If we get this W, bro, I got something special for y'all. The ref says Duke Williams is the next Jerry Rice. Come on, ref. You tripping, bro. You tripping, though. I don't mind it, though. I don't mind it one bit. We got a donation from my guy, Scott Blakely. What's good? If Singletary plays, this is a shout out. Lock tomorrow. You want to shut it out? 27-0. Just announced Jonathan Jones will not be fined. Allen will be 300 plus as he is a gamer. Allen pissed more for Patriots, lost than anyone. So 27-0. 27-0. You think we're gonna blank them out 27-0? I mean, we're not even putting up that as an average. First of all, we don't put up points like that. We're in the low teens. I mean, the high teens. I mean, to low 20s. That's usually where we that's where we live. That's where we are in terms of scoring up. We'll see. Devin Singletary. Here's the real question: do we play Devin Singletary? And I want to apologize to you guys. I'm going to try to scroll up and try to catch some of your questions. The ones that stand out to me are the sponsored members because I can see them. Theirs flashes out real much. So if you want to jump in and be a sponsor, by all means, but I'll still try to read every one of your questions. So does Devin Singletary make does it make this team that much of a difference? And he does. He definitely does. But I'm not going to poo-poo on Frank Gore either. Frank Gore, man, at age 36, running for over 100 yards, bro, against a very tough, skilled defense with Bill Belichick as the defensive coordinator, and you rip for 109 yards on 14 to 17 carries. That's impressive. So if we have to give Devin Singletary one more game to rest up and make sure that the hammies are good, because hammies are a very tough injury to get over. You've got to make sure that it's 100% healed, because if it doesn't, you're gonna have a hard time being 100%. Those soft tissue injuries are not a joke. You got to make sure that you're 100%. Thomas Falzone says, does Ed Oliver get his first sack this weekend? Do we have a Marcus Mariota have this? Sorry, does he get his first sack this weekend? That's number one. Do we have Marcus Mariota have his turnover? He's got 0 turnovers. Find out our next time on Dragon Ball Z. You're a fool. So I want Ed Oliver to get a sack, but every time we talk about it, he doesn't get it. So you know what? I ain't talking about it. I'm not going to talk about it. If he gets a sack, he gets a sack, and we move on with life. I'll take it. By the way, Samuel Harris, I see that donation. Shout out to my guy, Samuel Harris. Sammy says, Rico, remember I told you that Duke will be our best receiver, and you told me that that's a bold prediction. Now watch, he will be greedy. I ain't mad at that. It's still bold. Because we still got Cole Beasley. We still got John Brown. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say Zay Jones, because Zay Jones still got to prove himself, and he's got to find his role, because I keep telling you guys, he knows his role as a team player. He's playing special teams. He's doing a whole few things, right? To say that he's going to be the best receiver, that's bold, but I like it. I like it a lot. Here's the over under. Duke Williams, 5 receptions, 5.5 receptions, over under. 5.5 receptions, over under. What do y'all think? Over under, 5.5 receptions. Spin says under. I think I'm with you on the under. Spencer, I see you, bro. What's going on? No, the Bills need to just dink and dunk with Allen. I think they will. Here's one thing that I think that we don't do enough that we do extremely well, and that is the no huddle. Every time that we've entered no huddle zone, we march the ball, we do well with the ball, and we march it down their throats with ease. Every time we've been in no huddle, we do well. We have success. And that, I'm not talking about little success, major success. So let's do that. Let's take advantage of it. Let's do it early so we can freaking I like that. Thomas Falzone says we call it the J gun. Well, the J gun, I hope he gets his act together and stops throwing the damn ball to the other team. But nonetheless, I think that we'll have a solid game this week, man. I think we should come up with a W. We should come out with 4-1 record and start off the second quarter of the season with a victory. We need that. We need it. We need that to take it into the bye, and then we face the freaking Miami Dolphins. Listen, folks, we could be. I want it to be 6-0 so damn bad, but we have the opportunity to go 5-1, and I'm looking ahead. Yes, I am. I don't care. I'm looking ahead because I feel that we have the better team. I know that they have the Tennessee Titans at -3. Shame on you guys. Shame on you guys. But that was before they knew that Josh Allen was playing. So that could totally change the game. Kevin Schneider. I don't think Devin plays tomorrow. He'll rest for 2 more weeks because hamstring injuries are hard to come from. I'm telling you, that's exactly what it is. You know who does have to step this game up, though? TJ Yeldon in the run game. TJ Yeldon catches the ball famously. That's what he's known for. That's what he does. But I'm looking for TJ Yeldon to be a freaking runner. They didn't give him a damn touch all game in the backfield. All game. 0 carries. 0. Shame, man. Yo, get it together, my guy. Golly, get it together. I saw a tweet saying Bills were planning to use Duke a lot, so I'll go over. I mean, it's not a far-fetched idea that he's gonna get some time, man. A lot of people saying under, probably 4 receptions. Joshua says under. Ryan Berger says under. Nakia Millhouse, I see you, bro. I see you. Thomas Falzone says, well, Tyler Croft was supposed to catch those Zay balls. Well, that's another thing. Tyler Croft, I don't know if I didn't see the inactivity yet, but is he going to be active this weekend, or is he taking another time? Is he taking more time off? It would make sense because Knox right now is out of this world right now. People are starting to notice who the hell Knox is around the league. So it's safe to say that Croft might have to take another couple weeks off, man. Take this week off. We got the bye week, and then he's back for after the bye. I don't remember who we play after the bye. So one of y'all might have to let me know who we play after the bye. Mike Solo says, Devin has no tape. We need to exploit that. He has no tape just yet, but people know that he's got great vision and that he can gash you if he really wants to. And the fact that we have the O-line coming together slowly, I'm not very impressed with the O-line. I'm not impressed with our left tackle. That's straight. I'm not impressed with our right tackle as much as I want it to be. I'm gonna keep it a buck. The line is, it's hard to say. Is it suspect? Because my man Allen was holding onto the ball a lot, and when you hold on to the ball, sacks are gonna happen, right? So is it to blame the O-line? I'm not sure, but left tackle, I'm not really that impressed with. Right tackle, I'm not. Cody Ford, I'm up and down with Cody Ford, bro. I'm up and down with him, man, because pass blocking, woo, not the greatest. If you pay attention to him pass blocking, that's not his forte. But I'm not going to sit here and say, but we should have took this guy and took this guy beforehand. We live with what we did. We picked him. We got to make sure that he does what he does. And, he's still a rook, and we're only 4 games in. So I'm hoping and I'm hopeful that he'll get his act together and start showing out. By the way, there's 220 people in this bitch. Shout out to each and every one of y'all. If you guys are new to this channel, click that subscribe real quick. That's all you got to do. Just go out of that screen, click the subscribe, click that like button while you're there, and then we'll head back. And for my members that are here, click that like. Y'all know what it is, man. So, Drunk Nugget, Gore popped off last Sunday. You damn right he did. And he's going to pop off again. Especially when he's watching his son do big things at I think it's at FIU. I'm not too familiar with them. So shout out to old man Gore watching his son do work. So when he's watching his son do work, what do you think he's gonna do? Oh, he's gonna do work. You know what I'm saying? I'm not letting my son let him outshine me on this weekend. No. We're gonna take it to the damn Titans. By the way, shout out to my guy Nakia Millhouse. Bing, 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 bing. Welcome to the squad. Millhouse, what's good, bro? I bet you got made fun of a lot with that name, Millhouse. Scott Blakely. Hope Tynesecki plays, man. Could be a challenge. If not, another reason run game must shine. I'm just glad that Feliciano's playing, because Feliciano has been an underrated addition to this offense, an underrated lineman. I'm really a big fan of Feliciano, man. I thought it was going to be straight up Cody Ford and Seke. That would be the best lineup, but freaking Feliciano came in and was like, nah, bro, I'm here. Let me show you how I do. And that familiarity with our head coach, OG Bobby Johnson, that makes a huge difference. When you're familiar with your old line coach, you know what's really good. You have the inside track on getting that, and that's exactly what he's done. So I appreciate that. Scott Blakely, I see you seeing that bing, bing, bing. I see you, bro. Joe Nelson says, sounds like Duke is going to play. Yes, he absolutely will. I mean, here's the deal. Not only is he going to play, he's been seen getting reps with special teams unit, first team units. So, he's going to play. He's going to be on that field. They're going to have some plays for him. They're going to, they're about to unleash Duke, man. And if they don't be like, oh shit, we got all hype for no damn reason. It's not about getting hype or not. It's about bringing a different dynamic to this offense. Think about the receivers that we got, man. Think about the receivers that we got. Cole, Brown, Zay. Cole, Brown, Zay. Separation guys. Zay ain't no slouch. He can get separation. It's just that they're not looking his way. Andre Roberts, Isaiah McKenzie. And then you got your Duke Williams. I feel like we're missing a receiver, and I don't know who. I don't know what it is. But anyways, top shota. Allen has a cannon for an arm. He has so much potential not to have patience in him. Of course, you got to have patience in Allen. But you know what? My patience is running low a little bit in. Not his game. I love his game. I love everything about Allen. I like him, man. He's legit. He just got to get rid of those bonehead activities that he keeps doing. But that deep ball that he's known for coming out of college and that big cannon of an arm, he hasn't been able to hit. I don't know what it is, man. These balls are like, they're not even like, sometimes they're like a yard away, maybe like 6 inches away. Sometimes they're like 10, 15 yards away. It's like, bro, find your niche, find that zone and hit that shit, bro. Like, what the heck is going on, man? I don't get that shit. Jaramillo, the Titans has one of the best scoring defenses in the league, but they give away a lot of air yards. Why you think that is? Why are they giving up air yards? I couldn't tell you because I'm looking at I'm not too familiar with the defense that they have. I know they got Cameron Wake. They just brought on Cameron Wake on that team, and my man is having a decent year. I know they got Byers. Byers, the safety, is on that team, and he's a hell of a player. You can't sleep on Byers. And I can't remember who linebackers are and so on and so forth. But that defense, I mean, they're all right, but they're not like they're not no freaking Patriots defense. So we should be able to do some work. We should be able to do some work. And that's straight fact. By the way, there's 74 likes in this thing. Let's try to get it to 150 likes. 150 likes, that's all I ask for. Just click out of here, click that like, and come back into the room. Thomas Falzone says, but you have to understand Bean doesn't seem to be willing to part ways with draft picks. He likes the draft picks, man. Bean likes his draft picks. If he can hold on to the draft picks, he will, unless he's giving it up for a player that is going to be impactful. An impactful player, he will do it. Unless it's a late round pick, and even then he doesn't like giving it away, he'll try it. But if it's for something that's impactful to us, so you rest assured that's probably what's going to happen. Tyson Williams says, okay, what was Mason's stats the game? You guys are talking about Mason Rudolph? I ain't trying to hear about that. Is Duke going to play the Titans? Yes, he is, John Roberts. Yes, he is. Lewis Travers says, Josh Allen was cleared after playing ping pong in the locker room with the defense. You stupid ass. You stupid ass, man. Joe Nelson, Duke will help in shorter pass game, but Allen is going to need to settle in and throw easier. He settled in last year's second half of the season as a fourth quarter stud. Maybe he needs to get warmed up. Well, I mean, he's had first team reps all season long, all off season long. So he's warm. He's warmed up. He's just got to take what the defense is giving you. I mean, that's what, if they want to give you that ding dong, dink and dunk, take it. Lull them to sleep, and then you want to hit them deep. But man, we've had some deep routes that have been dialed up just right. Dable dialed up some nice deep routes, but we're just not hitting on them. Not sure what it is, but hopefully we can get there, man. Daniel Guarri says should be able to run the ball on the Titans defense. I think the run D is going to open up. The fact that Patrick DeMarco is out of concussion protocol, and if they even play him because he gets a low percentage of snaps. If he's in there, straight. You're in like Flynn. Let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be interesting. We'll see how it goes down, man. We'll really see how it goes down. The rep says Josh Allen hate needs to stop. He's our best quarterback. Who's hating on Josh Allen? Okay, let me address something first of all. I saw multiple. I'm not talking about like 3, 4, 5 tweets. I'm talking about like dozens of tweets. Talking about Barkley needs to be our starter. Maybe Josh Allen isn't our guy. Shut your ass up. Are you kidding me? Let everybody fucking lax. You're going to talk about Barkley needs to be a starter. Are you insane? Like I sometimes swear people are on drugs. Stay off the weed. Like, stop it, man. Y'all smoking too much, man. Don't make me channel my Stephen A. Smith. Don't do that, man. Malik Bendoff, what's good, my guy? Thanks for that donation. Sigh of relief hearing Josh Allen will play tomorrow. I totally agree. I'm incredibly excited to unleash Duke Williams and for him to make highlights. I expect to win. I also expect to win. But I'm going to temper my expectations for Duke Williams. I'm not saying he's going to go out there and kill it. I don't think he's going to go out there and kill it. I really wish he does, but he's going to be a presence out there. So we bring him up. If there's some good rapport with the quarterback, with Josh Allen, and we dial up some good plays for him, I can't see why not that he doesn't have great success tomorrow. I really can't. Kathy Barnaby, I saw a few plays last week. Receivers giving up on trying to get clear. Allen was still in the pocket, only giving him plenty of time, but the receivers just gave up. I don't know if it's the receivers gave up. I think it was locked down. When you lock down and the quarterback is doing this and he's tapping and he's like, and then takes a sack. That's a cover sack. When Allen's been taking those sacks, those are coverage sacks. What we're trying to get him to do is get the heck out of the pocket and throw it out of bounds, or pull a Tom Brady, throw in the dirt. They're not going to call it no intentional grounding. That's what Tom Brady was doing. Tom Brady wanted nothing to do with getting any pause put on him. Every time somebody came close, threw it in the dirt. The refs didn't say shit. The receiver's way the hell over there, and he throws it over here, and no call. So Allen just got to learn how to just get rid of the freaking football when you need to and go from there. It's simple as that. Buttermain says, how much, if any, do you think Duke Williams will play tomorrow? Apparently, he's supposed to get quite a bit of snaps tomorrow. So I look forward to it. I'm excited about it. I think it's really dope that they brought him up. They made us wait till freaking 4 o'clock, 3:45. I think it was like 3:30 to 3:45 before they even made it. You knew you're going to call his ass up. Just freaking make the damn call. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not to toot the old horn, you know what I'm saying? But, we knew it was coming. Just make it happen. Just call it. Just do it, man. Shit. But, I guess that's what it comes down to. They did the same thing with Allen. They didn't let us know until Allen was playing until early today, late yesterday, early today. So things like that go down, man. It happens. It does happen. Oh shit, we got a new member. Oh, bing, 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 bing. We got a new member. Taylor Carley was good. Taylor Carley. Sometimes these names, I'm not sure if female or male. Taylor, male, female. I'm not sure. Wherever you are, shout out to you. Appreciate the subscription and joining the team. I like it. I love it. So we can't confirm, but we are hearing that Zay Jones may be inactive tomorrow. Oh shit. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Is possible Zay Jones could be inactive. That is what we call a healthy scratch. And if you're a healthy scratch, you best believe that door is going to be knocking hard. Yo, what are y'all doing with this guy? Y'all made him inactive. And I'm not saying this is factual yet, but that's the whispers right now. That's the whispers that's going on right now. So for those that are just tuning in right now, Duke Williams has been promoted to the active 53-man roster. Connor McDermott was the pawn, I suppose, that was flicked away, and the Jets picked him up. Josh Allen is going to be playing tomorrow. So forget about concussion protocol. He's in the game, baby. Let's go. Like EA Sports, he's in the game. So we'll take that each and every time when we get great news like this. And furthermore, not confirming just yet, but the rumblings right now with the BF is that Zay Jones potentially could be inactive. We don't have the facts just yet. That's what we're hearing. That's the buzz right now. We will be paying attention. I'm not saying we're in the breaking news business, but we just know some people that know some people that knows people that knows people. Man, they talking. And that's how it goes. We know how y'all be. You waiting for us to be wrong so you can go, told ya. You know what I'm saying? Well, we ain't about that. So, by the way, you know what I love? The sponsored members that are already sponsored right now, and when they have new members that come on, they all welcome each other. I love it. That's the sponsored member family. That's the BF sponsor squad, baby. We need to find a new name for y'all. We need to find a name for y'all, man. We got to figure something out. Giscard, Giscard or Giscard or Giscard. We got to figure out what we have for your name, man, because I'm going to just call you Millo. Jaramillo. Inactive. Why would that be if we have 53 spots taken? That's a great question. So, but because we have, I think it's 53 men are there, and if correct me if I'm wrong, it's 46 men that are actually active and actually able to play. So we can deactivate one and activate another. You're on the 53 man roster, but we may not need you as a body to play. So I think the number is 46, or I can't recall. I think it's 46. The number is 46. So if we deactivate Zay Jones, we may activate somebody else that we've been deactivating. Like, I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. So maybe Isaiah McKenzie. We might bring him Isaiah McKenzie and deactivate Zay Jones. I don't know. We're about to find out what's really good. Ken Mincer says John Roberts 53 on the roster, but 46 dressed. That's exactly what it is. I didn't even see that, but I knew it was something like that. So 46 dressed to play, but like not everybody's active, right? So they might say, you know what, Zay, you're gonna take it. Let's put you on ice for now because we're probably working on a trade or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But this is very telling. So we're gonna have to watch the next 24 hours. We're gonna have to really find out what's really gonna happen going forward. That's actually very interesting. What do we got? James Ozello says Zay hasn't done much anyway. More targets for Duke. I mean, it's a numbers game, man. It comes down to it. It is a numbers game. Do we need that many guys at the receiving squad? No. So we're gonna make one sit down and activate the other and see how that dynamic goes. Because really, at the end of the day, if you really want to see how Duke Williams does, give him every opportunity to do what he can with the quarterback. Don't just get him activated on the 53 and just have him sit and do nothing. You get him on the active roster, give him as much time as possible. If he takes in the role of Zay Jones, so be it. Let's see what he does with the same opportunity Zay Jones had. With the starting quarterbacks playing, so it's not like there's going to be more continuity with just the two receivers. Continuity has been going on with Zay Jones and Duke even throughout practice. So this will be and should be very interesting going forward. Thomas Valzone says, my description of Zay's relationship to footballs is I want it kinda. That's interesting that you say that, Thomas, because even when, and I can't poop on him too hard, but there was one play where it was not a very good throw from Allen, but he threw it. I think it was like a post. It was a corner, excuse me. And Zay's momentum was bringing him towards this way, and I think it was one of the DBs, Jackson. I think it was Jackson jumped in front of it, and that was that. It was just an easy pick. But in my mind, when I saw it with my eyes, I'm like, hold on a second. Why didn't you fight for that, Zay? You knew you couldn't get it. You knew it was short. Come in and tackle the guy or do something or deflect it, do something, right? But yet he just kept on going, and he let the DB come in and pick it off. Am I picking on Zay Jones? Maybe. I'm not trying to pick on him, but that's what I saw. So does all of these things and all these changes make sense? Right now, as of right now, yes. We need to get more of a spark on offense because guess what? The competition is going to get stiff. The competition is going to get stiff when we start playing the Steelers. We start playing the Eagles. We got to play the Dallas Cowboys still. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to get the competition is going to get a little more stiff, right? We still got to face the Jets again. So we have to take care of business, man. We really do. We still got Washington. We got to take on the Washington Redskins as well. We'll watch them, and then we'll go from there. But the competition is gonna get stiff, so we gotta buckle up and really start getting our shit together. You know what I'm saying? Hold on a second. I gotta take this phone call. Yo, nah, you there? Nah, I have this phone. You gotta call me on this phone. Are you there so I can come in or no? You're passing what? Okay, cool. Just call me when you're there. Call me when you're there. I'm at home. All right, cool. I'll see you when I get there. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. That's super rude of me. What was I thinking? I thought it was my brother. I thought it was just going to be real quick. So that being said, I'm excited. I'm super excited. If it's the Bills, Rico just got brought up to an active roster. It's the Bills. Rico. Oh, shit. Rico just brought it to boy, get me in. Where you want to play? Safety? Running back? Punter? Kicker? Shit, because I did it all. I did it all back in the day. Boy, I was the jack of. I was the Cordell Stewart of my team. You asked me to do shit, I'm doing it. And that's real talk. Go ask anybody that knows me. That's what's up. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. It's been great. I'm finally getting back to myself. And because last week was not a good week. This past week was just not good. That loss to the damn Patriots just had me in my feelings. I just was not well. People, I wasn't well. So I'm back. I feel good. I feel great. So that being said, I'm excited to see Duke Williams. Is he wearing number 82? I wonder if he's wearing number 82. I think he might be wearing number 82. If he is, I got to get me a Duke Williams jersey. And we got to go from there. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's 44 minutes in. I didn't want to stay on too long. I just want to talk about the great news that we have. We have Josh Allen coming back and playing in this bitch. Duke Williams just got activated to the active roster to 53. We don't know if he's going to be activated, but it makes no sense for him not to be. So I know he's going to be active. So he's going to be on the 46. Does Zay Jones get inactive? Does he get put on the inactive list? Ooh, that is the intrigue. We don't know. We're about to find out. Guys are back from injury. Dean Marlowe's back from injury. Allen is back from injury. DeMarco's back from injury. We have close to a full squad. You know what I'm saying? Devin Singletary is the only one that we don't know about. And Tyler Kroft, we already know was good. So we have everything we need to make sure that we take down the Titans. We cannot make mistakes. We can't. We make mistakes, we go down. Bing, 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 bing. Let's go. We got Superman Cam. Cam. What's good, Superman Cam? Welcome to the squad, baby boy. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we got a new member, man. We got a new member, and I love it. The crowd keeps growing. The YouTube is growing thanks to you guys. Look at this shit, man. I love it when you guys are welcoming new members, man. Keep showing love to the Buffalo Fanatics. You know what we're trying to do, man. We're trying to get to that 10K chase, 10,000 subscribers, man. That's really big, man. We started this thing in 2017. We should have started this thing sooner, but you know what? This is where we're at. So, ladies and gentlemen, I love y'all. Y'all keep showing me love. Y'all keep showing the brand love. Y'all keep showing Rico love and the whole Buffalo squad, Buffalo Fanatic squad. You guys are the best. I think we got the best people that show up, man. The comments are always lit because of y'all, and I love every single moment of it. So, until next time, it's your boy. You guys know what it is, right? And I'm gone.